Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another The Bondy Blue Show, you guys. I hope y'all are having a good Thursday. I'm so glad I was able to get this out. Don't forget about my live tonight. Hopefully this will be out before the live. But yeah, the live will be tonight at 7:30. I need to post that and remind everybody. Instead of 6:30, it's 7:30 tonight. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into what's been popping on the blogs. So I want to start with Wendy. Okay, Wendy has been out here living her best single girl life, all right? Even though she's not quite single yet. She's been seen nuzzling up to a 27-year-old man whose name is Mark Tomlin, okay? Mark Tomlin has a record, okay, and she was aware of that. And you know, hey, she like a thug, okay? We all know Wendy loves a thug, all right? So I'm not surprised by this at all. I'm sure Calvin has a record somewhere in there. The Jasmine brand is reporting that Mark Tomlin reportedly pled guilty to conspiracy to commit robbery with a dangerous weapon in Charlotte. He was sentenced to 15 to 30 months. All right. Wendy is said to have met Mark over the weekend, last weekend, while she was in LA partying it up with Blac Chyna and the Kardashians. And I was just like, isn't that a conflict of interest? But I guess, bitch, you just talk all that mess about Kris Jenner, calling her the devil woman and all of that, and quit Suocha, and now you know, like hanging with her and shit, taking photos, all right? And we trying to figure out what it was that the Kardashians and Wendy was on when they was doing their pictures and videos and shit. It looked like they had dial-up internet, and I know that can't be true. And she talked to TMZ, you know what I'm saying? She was like crying and shit in the car. I'm like, I knew she was gonna cry in a car at some point. But she was saying things about how people feel about her relationship, just responding. And she said, look, my husband had a full baby with a woman he was involved with for 15 years, where I was cooped up only to be a show pony. Now I'm living my life, okay? And of course, Calvin then came out with a rebuttal to this, saying that it was her choice to stay her ass in the house. But when you are a married woman and you love your husband, you want to be home, you want to be there for him, you do just go straight home. But when you become a single woman, you got shit to do, people to see, okay? And sometimes people to do ain't shit to see, you know what I'm saying? Either way, Calvin needs to shut his ass up, okay? Whether it was 15 years or 11 years, because he said, hold up, that's not true. I met her in 2008, so we wasn't together for 15 years. Nigga, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's all the same. Once you have been fucking somebody outside your marriage for a decade, sir, let's not nitpick about the numbers. Let's not do that, Calvin. Go sit your ass down somewhere, okay? Now, Wendy done said y'all gonna get it together eventually. She said that, you know, you still around and y'all still co-parenting y'all's son. So please, do us a favor and stay a funky fucking ass off the blogs. We don't need no rebuttal. Stop calling TMZ. Go sit your ass in a corner somewhere. You are on punishment, okay, Calvin? Nobody cares. Nobody cares, all right? But see, this little new boo thing, he's 27, so that's almost 30. That's not like she dating somebody 22, but I'm still looking at her like, girl, this is just a fly by the seat of your pants fella. This is somebody you fuck on the weekend and maybe, you know, back and forth, but it's gonna eventually die out. Like, I can't see Wendy, you know, having some serious relationship with a 27-year-old. I just can't. But she had her booty shots popping, okay? I was like, well, all right, Wendy. Girl, you better be built like a number 9 out here. Do it, all right? And them booty shawls, booty shawls. And next, let's get into Khloe Kardashian. If you watched any of my past Bondy Blue Show videos in the last 2 weeks, in one of those videos, I talked about Jordan Craig, Tristan's baby mama, the one that he was in a relationship with when he started fucking with Khloe, okay? And how she said that their relationship caused complications in her pregnancy. And my reply was like, you know, what you telling us not for? Like, you should have told us back then, sis. You could have came out and said it back then. But I understand. understand, you know, people come out and say things in their own time, and I'm fine with that, whatever. I'm just wondering if there's some reality show book opportunity somewhere that's about to, you know, bring this full circle for me, because it's kind of out the blue, considering this Tristan and Khloe shit is dying down. She didn't finally feng shui him the fuck out her house and everything. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking at the situation like, oh, we still talking about this? So now Khloe has responded to what Jordan Craig said. Khloe Kardashian has finally spoken out about rumors that Tristan Thompson left his pregnant girlfriend Jordan Craig to date Kardashian back in 2016. Kardashian and Thompson broke up after he was accused of cheating on her multiple times, ironically also while Kardashian was pregnant. Still, the trio will clearly be in one another's lives pretty much forever. Kardashian and Thompson have daughter True together, and Craig and Thompson have son Prince together. Meanwhile, Kardashian has broken her silence on rumors that Thompson left Craig for her. She took to her Instagram story to share what she described as her truth. She writes, "I'm disappointed that I even need to feel the need to post this, but ... I need to say my truth. Take it as you will." I'm like, girl, you always responding. But somebody so fucking rich, you stay responding to bullshit. My truth is, I met Tristan because he chose to go on a blind date with me. A mutual friend set us up. After going on some other dates, Tristan told me that he had an ex that was pregnant. Obviously, I was reluctant about us continuing to date or start a relationship. He pleaded with me that the relationship was over long before we met. He had me talk with his most inner circle. He showed me physical proof, correspondence between the two, and had me on calls with his lawyers to prove his point. His best friends, business associates, and even his mother told me him and his ex were broken up before we met. She added, "This is my truth, the truth that I believed and trusted. If for any reason this is not in fact the truth, I am so completely and utterly sorry that Tristan and his inner circle will lie on something like this. I pray my truth is in fact that. Lord knows I pray, but now I really don't know what to believe. Truthfully, from the deepest parts of my soul, I am sorry. I'm sorry for any pain that has been created either way. No woman deserves to go through anything like this. This is my truth." And I'm just like, Khloe, you don't get the fuck out my face with that. This old dramatic ass, "oh, in the Lord I pray" and everything. Child, please. Still, her comments come after Craig claimed in court documents that she thought she and Thompson were still going strong until she saw photos of him and Kardashian together in public. This is what I'm going to say. And then we're going to move on to a continuation of this story. Because Jordan Craig then came out and said that Tristan was paying her to keep quiet about their relationship during the time that he was with Khloe. I think that's what it is. I'm going to read that to y'all in a second. But this is what I want to say before I jump over to that. Khloe, you have done this before, and I know that you and Fresh Montana like to deny that y'all did this to Trina, but it seems to me that y'all did this to Trina, okay? I don't know y'all lives, but I'm just saying the way it looked from the outside looking in and trusting what my girl Trina said, because she didn't need to do that, okay? For what? All right, Trina hardly speaks about anything going on in her life enough to come out and lie. For what? Okay, I just don't believe that she would. But I do believe that Khloe, just like your sisters, okay, y'all like to go from man to man, and sometimes those men have women, and if you want to believe the lies he tells you, you decide, I think I'm gonna believe this lie he's telling me, and I'm gonna go along with it. And that's what you did. I don't think that he didn't lie. I just think that you knew better and still decided to fuck with him, okay? Like, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a man who got a girl pregnant and she pregnant right now. Like, no, I'm gonna tell you why. Because men always want to run back and have sex with a woman when they didn't have their child, okay? They get all turned on and then dead in the soul by watching a woman squeeze their seed out her vagina, okay? So no, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't have been interested, especially as a woman her age, with the, you know, with the men at her fingertips. You can be with anybody, especially your new surgerized self. You can be with anybody. Why would you want to be with this dog ass nigga? And that's another thing. How about we think about the fact that he was already a dog? We all knew Tristan was a dog. So I'm just confused about why she thinks that her truth is going to like really affect how people view her after this isn't the first time that this has happened. At this point, I could care less. Okay, I'm just telling y'all right now. It's on the blog, so bitch, we gonna talk about it. And I've already talked about this story, so we will continue with it. But personally, could give a fuck. Okay, just saying. But I don't believe her. So let's move on to the continuation of this story. As some more details come out about Tristan Thompson's love life pre-Khloe Kardashian, it looks like the NBA player allegedly wanted to have his cake and eat it too. Thompson's ex, Jordan Craig, who was pregnant with their son Prince when Thompson started dating Kardashian in 2016, has taken him to court for child support. The latest court documents reveal Craig's claims that Thompson gave her $112,000 in exchange for her agreement to not date anyone else, despite him moving on with Kardashian, according to reports. Craig said in a deposition that dates back to January 31st, 2019, that he gave her $112,000 shortly after she bought her home in Los Angeles in November 2017. Thompson's lawyer, Peter Lazon, questioned why Craig thought that money was a bribe. Well, if we really want to put this on here, that was part of a bribe. That he would help me if I wasn't like dating anybody or talking to anybody, and that I would have to come see him. So basically like you was a pregnant prostitute. Okay. Thompson responded in his own deposition and said no one ever said about not see or date anyone. All I said is if you're a single woman, I want to request her not to have random men around my child. Nigga, if you don't get out my face with this shit. Craig confessed she still owes tons on the home after paying $16,000 to remodel their son's room so it would look like a castle, and spending $20,000 to build a pool because Prince loves to swim. Now, let me tell you something. I'm a firm believer in if the daddy got a pool, the child should have a pool. If the daddy can get a child a little castle room, then the child should have a little castle room. But I do feel like, bitch, you ain't got no money. So you need to calm down. This seems like a lot. That's all I'm saying. I think girls who know that their baby daddy rich and all of that, they just be doing a lot for no reason with the money. And then when the situation is over with, you hoes ain't got nothing. Now I know she thinking that she gonna get the child support, and that's nice and everything, but it would be nice for you to be able to have money to be comfortable without you overdoing it. I mean, I don't know your money, baby. I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion. I don't know. Moving along. Craig said to the lawyer, I need help, Peter. Why do you think we're here, Peter? Okay, then why is you spending all this money? Lazon responded with, to squeeze my client for more money so you can afford another $16,000 castle for your kid. I'm sorry, but I agree with the lawyer. That is ridiculous. Craig told Lazon that she and Thompson agreed to spend that amount for the room. Craig also called out Thompson for only seeing their 2-year-old 9 times. They ultimately decided to co-parent peacefully for their child, but Craig said that went left when Thompson started being unreasonable. Tristan began requesting to FaceTime with Prince and even began to have Prince and I visit him while he was on the road traveling during the season so he could spend more time with Prince. This was short-lived. Tristan and I remained friends for months. However, he eventually made it clear that he did not want me to see or date anyone. I could not agree to this. It became clear to me that his interest was never in Prince when I told him I no longer wanted this type of friendship with him, and he became completely absent in Prince's life, like you niggas do. Okay, so I'm sorry, Craig girl, Jordan Craig girl, like, don't get me wrong. Bring these niggas for their money, okay? Like, I'm just saying, if you're in a real relationship with a man and he dogs you out in the 4th month of your pregnancy, cheats on you with somebody else, and then it seems to be like a pattern of his, fuck him. I agree with that. But when it comes to your child, and I think your own financial stability, like, bitch, stop acting like you need $16,000 to build a castle for your kid in his bedroom that's gonna be gone in a couple of years once he done grew out of that shit. Okay? Like, that's a waste of money to me. You need to be trying to figure out a way to invest in some, property out there with some of that damn money so you can then take care of your child at a better level without having to deal with all of this bullshit from Tristan. but you're not thinking about that. You talking about you need help, but you got money to build this expensive shit. Talking about, oh, that's what we agreed on. The next time that nigga and you decide to do something to your house and he's supposed to be paying for it, you need to get that shit in writing. Okay? Because, I mean, I just think it just shows that you're irresponsible and you're just trying to live a lifestyle that you can't afford to live. And I just think that's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I think you should do what's best for the child. And what's best for the child is for you not to create even more of a strain because you want more money than you actually need in order to live a halfway decent lifestyle. Like, I'm just saying, y'all, it's my opinion. I know Jordan Craig does shit for a living, but I don't know if she does enough for her to make enough to be able to afford $16,000 to turn her baby room into a fucking... Do y'all know how much that costs? You can renovate a bathroom and a bedroom with $16,000, okay? A bathroom reno might cost you under 10. So that should let you know. And that's, you know, jacuzzi and water lines and plumbing and all of this shit. Just think about how much money, how much, oh, to be hot in the puss and pregnant by a basketball player. Moving along. Tamar Braxton not only apologized to her sisters and Iyanla and anybody else that she may have disrespected on her quest to self-love. Now that she's with David, she's found herself, and him showing her this type of patience and love has now put her in a place to be a better person. And I'm just like, bitch, could please. Bitch, could please. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't believe it for a second. Not for a second. Like, get out of my facial with this shit. I just don't, okay? And I don't because she always apologizes. Like, she had this breakdown on the end of Iyanla where it seemed as if she learned something from the process. And then we come right back to the situation at the finale. There are a lot of immature ass people out there. A lot of y'all that comment and say, oh, it was her birthday weekend and it was her birthday dinner. Don't do nothing on my birthday weekend. Bitch. You crazy as hell, okay? That is not the way life works when you are an adult. Hell, it don't even work like that when you a child, okay? If somebody decides to do something the day after your birthday, the week after your birthday, on your birthday dinner weekend, bitch, I don't get... That is ridiculous of y'all to expect people to curtail their lives to your unnecessary attachment to the day that you was born. Stop that shit. Okay, it's special for you, baby. It's special for your mama, okay? It's special for your daddy. But it ain't special for nobody else like that. We love you. Your wife, you don't say your wife, your husband, fine. But at the end of the day, requesting for people not to do things that they want to do in the setting that they want to do them with the whole family around, you know what I'm saying? It's bullshit to me. You know, it seems like it's hard to get them sisters to be all together at one time. Why would that man, you know, decide to do it another time when he had, you know, all the sisters and everybody there? And he already got the mama and daddy approval. I'm guessing the daddy, but I saw him get the mama approval. So I kind of feel like people need to grow the hell up. Okay? Grow the hell up. The world don't revolve around you, bitch, even on your birthday. Sorry. That's just the way it is. Now, Tamar has inked yet another TV show, but it's not the talk show with Steve Harvey Productions Company that we've been waiting for. Fans might remember Harvey offered Braxton her own show just after she shockingly was fired from The Real back in 2016. While 10 Martians have been waiting patiently for Harvey and Braxton's talk show to be announced, she said that won't be happening. It's not because of contractual reasons. We couldn't get my network down to kind of free me of that. I'm waiting on my talk show too. Fortunately, she announced that VH1 gave her a 20-episode show. And I'm just like, oh Lord, what kind of aggravation can I expect from this? Jesus Christ. And then David was online just talking about how fantastic she is and shit. And then she in a movie called Gangland. And I'm like, is she gonna be playing herself? Because I don't feel like it. Like, y'all know Tamar be playing herself all the time. That is what she does. She plays herself. I want her to play a real, you know, person that's not herself. Show me some real acting chops, okay? But yeah, she got a reality show, I'm guessing, coming out, you know. I guess I'll catch the first episode, y'all. I'll catch the first episode. But after that, I ain't making no damn promises. I'm tired of her. So, I want to just talk about something I find rather ironic. Bow Wow Just this past week, he was somewhere in a strip club throwing dollars with Lil Duval and 50 Cent. Alright? Apparently, he took more of 50 Cent's money than everybody else. So much so that now 50 is looking for his paper. Alright, as per usual, my nigga. But I didn't realize that this is what he does. He goes to the strip club with people. He brings a huge case of money with him and then hands it to people for them to throw at the strippers. And then counts the amount of money he's handed to that person and that they've thrown at the stripper and asks for that money back later. And I'm just like, if you ain't got no dollars to throw at the strippers, you need to stay your ass home. Because don't nobody ever needs to owe 50 Cent no money. So after that type of perpetration that Bow Wow is known for, he gets online and tells his fans to work harder and stop asking him for money. Okay, rapper, actor, reality TV star Shad Bow Wow Moss has been working hard for his empire since he exploded on the scene at 13 years old, but has been working for it since the tender age of 6. This may be all the more reason why people think he has had enough to spread around. It seems that fans and followers frequently message Bow Wow on Instagram asking for money. He addressed this with a stern Instagram post in all caps. I am not Chase, Bank of America, nor Wells Fargo. Stop asking me for money in my DM. I have nothing for no one. Work harder or go get a better job. Now enjoy your day. I say this with a smile. The answer is no. Okay? In their defense, Bow Wow recently flaunted stacks of money on social media, tempting followers to try their hand at a loan from the rapper. But let me say this, Bow Wow. Yes, people need to stop asking you for money. If you can't take care of your damn self, please don't be asking nobody for money just because they're a public figure. That's just fucking sad, okay? Like, I'm just saying, hitting him up personally in his DMs to ask him for money, I just think that's weird. Like, what are you doing for the money that he's giving you besides liking pictures if you're doing that? You know what I mean? Like, that's just weird to me. But I will say this. You got a lot of fucking nerve, Bow Wow, after you just took stripper money from 50 Cent. Even though I'm looking at 50 Cent like, nigga, you need to stop. Because you out here getting people, you know, sucking people in and shit. Lil Duval said, no thank you, nigga. Like, no, you ain't about to get me. I will use my own money, nigga. I own an island. I love Lil Duval, y'all. One of the smartest people. Even though he don't always say smart shit. You know, he's a comedian. He say dumb shit all the time. But his lifestyle and what he has shown me about I'm living my best life, like, it really changed my head and my you know, my frame of mind. He really is somebody that inspires me to be free out here. Okay, so I fuck with Lil Duval, but I just thought this whole thing was hilarious. This whole situation was hilarious. 50 Cent, stop tricking people into getting loans they don't know they're getting from your ass. Bow Wow, stop perpetrating and taking money from niggas like 50 Cent and then turning around and posting stacks of money that's probably not yours, getting mad at your followers because they're asking you for money. And followers, stop being thirsty. Okay? That's what it is. Now I'm talking about his, not mine. I love my bonbons. Ain't nobody asked me for no money. And then old actors that we used to love, Cuba Gooding Jr. has gotten arrested. Let's read. Cuba Gooding Jr. has been arrested and officially charged with forcible touching stemming from an incident that occurred where a woman accused him of groping her breasts. The forcible touching charge is a misdemeanor. Earlier this week, Academy Award-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr. was accused of groping a woman in a New York City nightclub while allegedly heavily intoxicated. I believe it. I've seen him drunk. Now, a second woman has come forward and accused the actor of doing the exact same thing to her. On June 9th, Cuba Gooding Jr. was at a local nightclub when things allegedly got totally out of control. An unnamed woman claims Gooding Jr. was highly intoxicated at the nightclub and forcibly grabbed her breasts. This spiraled into an argument that got so intense, security had to break the two apart. The woman later called authorities and issued a formal complaint. After the complaint was filed, it was reported that Gooding Jr. was wanted by the NYPD Special Victims Unit in New York City. The dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories. The second woman claims that Gooding Jr. groped her buttocks while at a New York City nightclub called Butter. The two incidents don't appear to be related. Addressing the previous allegations to him, Gooding Jr. said, "I trust the system in the process. There's a tape that shows what really happens, and that's all. I was at a club, I left, I met a bunch of people, I took pictures, and you have to have faith in what people say." Well, y'all, I don't know what this video is supposedly going to prove, but I have seen him fucked up in a club, and that is not outside the scope of my imagination to think that he might have, you know, been groping bitches. But I also know that they got women out here that like to try to catch people in this mess. They see him fucked up and intoxicated, and they play like they want him, and as soon as the guy touches him, oh my God, he grabs my breast, I'm calling the cops. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't ask for no money. They actually just called the police. So I won't, you know, put that out there and act like that's probably what happened. But I'm curious, okay? I'm curious, and I'm sure there'll be more developments. But Cuba Gooding Jr. need to calm the hell down. I hope right. And y'all, you guys, let's talk about David Ortiz. He has had a terrible fucking week. He got shot in the back, okay, for allegedly having some type of affair with a drug kingpin's girlfriend. Yo, and he's married. Let's not forget that. So, and then a family member, and I'm guessing one of his side chicks, was fighting at the hospital. Like, bitch. I'm gonna make sure I put the video up here somewhere. Y'all, look, let me go ahead and read what they're talking about on here, okay? This week, retired Boston Red Sox David Ortiz was shot in his native Dominican Republic after allegedly having an affair with a girlfriend of a Dominican drug lord. Now comes word that his side chick showed up to the hospital and got into a fight with his family, y'all. Alleged fight of two women in hospital where David Ortiz was taken was a girlfriend which he brought a 2019 Lexus SUV days before, paid in cash $85,505. Damn, y'all know all that, huh? The other was the mother of his 13-year-old son in Dominican Republic. And none of them were his wife. According to reports, David Ortiz knew he was going to be attacked. Not a word on a curb was that it was actually some police that were paid to shoot at him, and those people. But then the picture that I saw of somebody who was allegedly arrested, which I'm not trusting that story as of yet. Okay, no, it was Love B. Scott, so I'm trusting this story. And it reads, police have apprehended the man believed to have shot baseball legend David Ortiz in the Dominican Republic over the weekend. 25-year-old Ralphie Ferreira Cruz is the alleged shooter, but DR officials say they've arrested 6 people in connection with the attack. They are said to have been paid 400,000 pesos, or almost $8,000, to carry out this hit. TMZ reports, as we previously reported, Ortiz was shot in the back on Sunday night as he was sitting in an outside patio area of a popular Dominican Republic nightclub. ZR cops say 2 young men drove up to the scene on a motorcycle. When one of them got off to fire a single bullet into the Red Sox legend's lower back, cops say the guys tried to flee the scene on the bike afterward, but when it fell to the pavement, they tried to make a run for it on foot. One of the guys, the alleged shooter, was able to escape, but the other suspect, Eddie Vladimir Valiz Garcia, was beaten to a pulp on the scene by bystanders before he was handed over to cops. Now, DR officials are saying they've caught the suspected shooter and arrested him, and have also detained 3 additional people they say contributed to the ambush. They say the ambush involved 2 vehicles and 1 motorcycle, and announced 5 of the suspects are now in custody, but 1 remains at large. A motive has yet to be determined. During the press conference, officials also presented the gun they believe was used to shoot Ortiz. So it says that David is recovering, but a lot of his intestines, his colon, his gallbladder, all has to be removed because of the shooting. So they haven't said yet how he's doing, but he's recovering. So I hope that he's okay. And I want to know if there's some truth to the fact that he was having sex with somebody's girlfriend. They said it's alleged. They also said it's alleged that the police were involved in the hit. I don't know. But I'm just glad he's alive, and I'm glad they caught the guys. That is ridiculous. So many people are being hurt and killed in the Dominican Republic. Y'all know there have been a couple, an African-American couple and a white lady and some other people that have been found dead in the Dominican Republic that were there on vacation, and FBI is about to investigate that. So I'm happy about that, but I ain't going to the DR no time soon, honey. Y'all can keep that. I'm going straight to Jamaica. Goodbye. So y'all, I saw that VH1 has decided to give Lil Kim a reality show. And I'm just like, oh my God, so I'm going to be having to look at the difference in complexion between her face and her chest all day. Oh God. All right, let me read what they're saying because they got two of my other faves from the 90s on here. VH1 has ordered a new reality series, Girls Cruise, starring Lil Kim. The rapper will also executive produce the series for Big Fish Entertainment. The show will also star Chili from the 1990s group TLC, as well as international pop star Maya, Pretty V, and B. Simone of MTV's Wildin' Out, and their longtime best friends Tiffany and Shar. Girls Cruise premieres July 15th on VH1. Now, I don't know, you know, I guess they're going on vacation, but what the fuck we gonna do with a show about y'all going on one vacation? Like, I don't know, but I'm just, oh Lord, I guess I'll check it out for the sake of my love for Maya. Okay, y'all know I love Lil Kim, but she is disappointed my life, all right? And I love Chili, but Chili has like an annoying personality. Picky ass. Nah, I love you, Chili. So yeah, y'all, I guess I'll tell y'all this story about Yes Jules. Y'all know I don't like her, and I usually don't like to give problematic, culture vulture white people my attention. But you know what? Let's read the story since multiple blogs are talking about her today. Earlier this year, white party promoter Yes Jules caused a firestorm after claiming Karen Civil and Scotty Beam made her feel unwelcome in hip-hop spaces. Like, bitch, if you don't take a jump off a cliff, Jules is at it again. This time telling a black man who threatened to ruin her party that her ancestors always have her back. Bitch. Your slave master ancestors, bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. The dude says, wherever it is, I'm coming, starting a fight and getting it shut down. And then she replied, good luck, babes. My ancestors always have my back. So do she, like, because you know that's the thing now. Everybody is like awakening in some way, shape, or form and starting to get back to our like native traditions of calling on our ancestors and praying to our ancestors. But we talking about the ones that we came from. We not talking about the you know, slave master ancestors that she got. But I guess, call on your ancestors, Jews, but everybody feeling some type of way. Your ancestors, bitch. Oh my God. Y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think about that. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Dumbass bitch, I ain't get no name on T.I., Tiny, Family Hustle, VH1, bitch, I been self-made, ho. Self-made. Self-made, I grinded for this shit, ho. You riding your best friend coattail. It's a big difference, punk pussy ass, ho. You the police. You ain't gonna do it, bro, now before the county take a wank. Y'all lame ass, suck ass, ho, lollipop ass bitches. How dare y'all? Cause you know security gonna break that shit up.
Now what is, I know you don't give two shits, but
I don't. Nah, y'all don't give a, I don't, fuck two shit. I don't give one shit. Fuck.
they say you still bringing up shit from 2-3 years ago.
I showed him because he ain't got to starve, bitch. He ain't get to starve. He ain't get starved. The property didn't get starved. Because you still right here hanging. Don't tell me I pulled up in time the studio session. Bitch, that was my studio session. That hoe was 3 hours 6. Bitch, you was 6 hours late. Come on, hoe. You came in there playing pump faking. Got your ass beat. Drama boy right there. 8 ball from 8 ball to MHJG right there. These bitches talk too motherfucking much. You can't say anything to me. Don't bring up nothing about my child. My whole thing is, if you don't like me, you shouldn't speak about them kids. Period. Come and feel offended. If you say, you need to be in the house with your child, if you say anything, I'm feel offended.
So apparently Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's reunion is popping the fuck off, okay? People been sending me videos of Akbar going the hell off for the past couple of days now. But apparently an insider explained that she and Shekinah got into a fight that you know, resulted in Shekinah getting drop kicked. That's what they say. But y'all, a lot of the times when they say shit about these reunions, they be lying. An insider explained Sierra was talking to Shekinah and all of a sudden Akbar interrupted them and started acting belligerent. I really think she was drunk or something. Akbar started saying all kinds of stuff to Shekinah and then brought up Shekinah's best friend Tiny and started saying terrible things about her too. And the insider added that's when Shekinah stood up and tried to confront Akbar, and that was a big mistake. Now y'all, this media takeout, so it might be a lie. The insider told Media Takeout News, Akbar V is a big girl, but she jumped in the air and dropped Shekinah. Oh my God. The tester continued with bootleg. Duke. Don't know who that is. Ain't about to look it up, but I get the point. Luckily, the kick didn't seriously hurt Shekinah, who was stunned by the wrestling kick that landed. Security, who now have a no violence policy at Love and Hip Hop reunions, grabbed Akbar and escorted her off the stage. And yeah, y'all, she went live after that. Let me tell y'all something, bitch. I can't wait. She kicked her with both legs, bitch. How? Where was Gravity that day? Did Gravity take a day off? Oh my God, y'all. I'm excited about it, and I hope y'all will be here for my review recap of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's reunion. Oh, y'all, they say Shamari confirmed that she left Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, Shamari, I'm sad. I thought she was gonna come back with all of the one-liners. I'm so disappointed. I enjoyed your reading skills. So y'all, everybody pregnant. Cassie pregnant, congratulations. And your Miami is pregnant as well. After she put out a video telling hoes that she wasn't pregnant, she put out a video showing us that she was. Confusing the shit out of us. We don't know where that baby bump came from. All I know is the single girls out there say y'all done fucked up the summer for them. Okay, Cardi be in love with a baby, and you know, Young Miami of the city girls is pregnant, so she ain't gonna be out here, you know, popping that cooch for the summer. Lord have mercy. That's all I got to say. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good weekend. If some other things transpires on Friday or Saturday, I'll come back to y'all. But I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Have a good weekend. Smile. Enjoy the good weather. Enjoy some good food. Enjoy some good drinks. Whatever you're going to enjoy it, love. Okay? See y'all in the next one.